What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. And I was wrong. In my last video, I was wrong. I predicted that the Thunder were gonna win Game 6, and I was absolutely wrong. Um, I'm done betting against the Pacers, man. I'm done. I'm done. Every time you bet against them, this is what they do. They make you pay for it. They make you look like a stupid idiot. I'm done. I'm done with that. They make me pay for betting against them every time I do. I'm done doing that shit. So I am now betting with the Pacers. I'm going with the Pacers in Game 7. This game was such a massacre. Like, such a massacre at home for the Pacers that I didn't even want to show the Thunder highlights. We're just going to be watching the Pacers highlights and, in the background. So, because I usually do both teams. But, no, not this game. This game was such a massacre. And I don't know how the Thunder are going to bounce back from this. I mean, obviously we'll see, but let's just break down what happened in this game and see why this game just wasn't close at all. So let's start off by attacking the head of the snake. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's playmaking has definitely been rocky for it. I would say it's been inconsistent for half the postseason. I would say this. He's having misreads. He's having the Thunder are surrounding him with not the most reliable shooters, but definitely shooters that you're able to pass to. Like right here, Cason Wallace is wide open in the corner. You have a flare screen by Isaiah Hartenstein. Shai doesn't make the pass. Results in a miss. Right there, you have a pass to Lu Dort right there in the corner. It's not the most ideal spaced out situation. He ends up getting blocked. Here you can give it to J-Dub. You can give it to somebody. I mean, he waits for Naismith to get there, and that's a turnover. He definitely had playmaking issues this game, and it might not even be his worst playmaking game of the series. Right there, just gets crowded, doesn't overview the floor. Right here, you miss Caruso with the dump off. You instead drive, try to pass out, nobody moves. Turnover. Once again, we're just gonna constantly see this. Once again, you don't pass to Jalen Williams in the corner, who's one of the best at attacking closeouts. He's been doing it the past 3 games. Instead, you get ripped. Right here. Try to split the double team. You get blitzed off, and turnover. Those were the things that were happening. To Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I don't think his scoring is gonna be that big of an issue in Game 7. I do expect his scoring to be there. He is that type of scorer. At least he was in the regular season. But if he's gonna receive those type of coverages where he's gonna get swarmed, you can't rely on tough shot making against those type of coverages. You must be able to beat the Pacers as a playmaker. This is a team that's going to play inside out. They're going to swarm you whenever they get the chance. They're going to blitz you off the high pick and PNRs, pick and rolls, and stuff like that. You have to be able to process the floor and be able to kill them with your playmaking. And if you go watch my video on Game 6, Shai killed them. On Game 5. If you go watch my video on Game 5, Shai absolutely killed them as a playmaker. So the turnaround was so drastic. And it was also just like that in Game 3 as well. The turnaround was just so drastic. The inconsistencies I'm seeing in him as a playmaker is very drastic. One day he'll be elite to all-time great. The next day he'll just be horrible. And I don't get where the turnaround's coming from. I don't know whether it's the same coverages that he's been receiving all series. I don't know where the change is coming from. But that's just going to be the head of the snake. My Cameroonian brother, Pascal Siakam, once again was the Pacers easily their best player this game. He's been a top 2 defender for the Pacers this series. Him and Miles Turner have both been elite. And Pascal Siakam just seems like he's always in the right place at the right time. He's been his team's best rebounder. I think I saw a stat that I'm going to double check. I think I saw a stat that every team in this series that wins the rebound advantage actually wins the game. And Pascal Siakam did have 13 rebounds as well this game. He's still been attacking mismatches, making them pay for putting smaller guys on it and just dunking on dudes. Man, Jalen Williams just got sacrificed right there. Man. He's been in the right places at the right time offensively. And I did think that the Pacers were going to lose also with Halliburton's injury. It didn't seem to be that big of a problem this game. He was hampered a little bit, though. He was, doing his limps here and there. But no, Pascal Siakam was absolutely the Thunder's best player this game. Absolutely the Pacers' best player this game. And shoot, I'm not betting against him being the best player in the whole game 7 with his scoring ability and defense. Um, I'm not betting against that. What scares me the most is that the Pacers didn't even have magnet ball. And in do or die situations, we see time and time again, these boys just can't miss. They don't miss shots in do or die situations. And we're going to a game 7. The Pacers defensively, this series, I wouldn't say on par with the Thunder. I wouldn't say as good, but they've been incredible defensively. Incredible defensively this series. They've been swarming Shea. Shea's been, I would say, inconsistent this series. J-Dub as well just had a bad game. Chet has been horrible the whole series, and the Thunder have not been getting any sort of good production from Chet all series long. If you could take J-Dub's way as well, oh my gosh, the Pacers are your 2025 NBA champions. Especially since one thing that the OKC Thunder are going to do is crash the interior, no matter who's in there. And that's why I think TJ McConnell needs more minutes. I do think TJ McConnell is going to need more minutes because he has the most rim pressure on the Pacers, unfortunately. He probably gets to the rim the best out of anybody that plays for the Pacers, and that can at least pass. He's definitely their best downhill creator, or Pascal as well. He can pass out of it as well. But regardless, if the Pacers magnet ball starts hitting, I don't see a way for the Thunder to win this game unless Shea can just have a generational game and bail them out. But that's what scares me the most. The only person that was really hitting for real was Obi Toppin. Actually, if you really think about it, the only person that was really hitting for real was Obi Toppin. And this game was over by the third quarter. As you can see, they were up 30. And with Shea's playmaking issues that I've seen from him this postseason, hopefully he can get that wrap. But with Shea's playmaking issues, the Thunder's team just can't shoot. They shot 27% from 3. They shot 8 for 30. At one point, they were like 1 for 15, 1 for 16. I remember they're like 1 for 17, something crazy like that. If you can't hit threes, Shea can't bail you out because of the coverages that he's receiving as a scorer. And he's also not making you pay as well by passing out to the open shooters, to the good shooters that the Thunder have. And the Pacers are able to win while shooting 35% from 3, which is actually below average from what they shot in the regular season. 68% from the free throw line, which is way below average than what they shot in the regular season. 41% from the field, which is way below average than what they shot in the regular season. And they're still able to beat you by 30. I don't want to see what happens when their players actually start hitting shots and their offense is clicking like I expected to. Rick Carlisle makes his adjustments. So thank y'all very much for watching my video. I'm going with the Pacers in Game 7.